Good morning. Day one of week 3, otherwise known as day 15 of this journey. And it's not starting off the best. It's Sunday morning. Gonna go down to my shop, pick up some more stuff to move to the new warehouse location. But apparently I got a little leak in my radiator. Just gonna swing by Napa here, pick up some radiator stop leak. I'm not going into Napa. They don't open until 9 o'clock. Time for the best part of my morning. Good morning. Can I get a large Diet Coke, please? Keep forgetting to tell them, go light on the ice. They put so much ice in the cup, you get very little soda. Cheers. Now I'm ready to tackle the day. There is a AutoZone right here. Let's see if they're open. Okay, I got my radiator stop leak, but you can only put it in when the engine's cold. And well, the engine's not cold. So I'm just going to go on with my day until I can get some stop leak in the radiator. I have got to remember to take a different road to the shop. This one's under construction. It takes forever. But hey, look at that. Look how blue that sky is. Isn't that beautiful? It's supposed to be 70 today. It's supposed to be like 72 the next 3 days. Gotta love it. Well, I made it to the shop. Didn't overheat. All right, let's load up some stuff. The next thing I need to get out of here is this cabinet here. But we got 1, 2 refrigerators, a washer dryer in the way. So this is what's inside this cabinet. Bunch of little parts. All right, got the cabinet in there. Let's take it to the new location. Not much room to get out. Good thing I lost that 11.5 pounds. I didn't have my avocado today. No breakfast. I had 3 avocados left and none of them were ripe. So I'm gonna have to swing by the grocery store today, pick up some ripe avocados so I have some for the next few days. Okay, next up, friend's house. Have to hook up a heater to the pump for the jacuzzi bathtub. So here's the pump, and there's a fitting right up in here. It's very hard to get to. She had it on there, but it was leaking, she said. I was able to tighten up maybe 1.5 more turns, but we're gonna give it a try. So we got the tub filling right now. Let's give it a shot. It's on. Woohoo! Okay, my good deed for the day is done. So now it's off to the new warehouse to take this cabinet back here. It's in at its new location. That was fun. I almost forgot. I got to put some radiator stop leak in today. All right, let's do that right now. Good morning, my friends. This is day 16. Had to put the stop leak in the radiator, so fingers crossed it's gonna work until I can get this to the shop. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a new radiator. First stop today. Okay, first stop down, Home Depot. Got my Diet Coke. No time to go through a drive-through today, so I'm doing an old school bottle style. Oh yeah. So far so good, it's holding. So let's just keep our fingers crossed, because I got to go down to Henderson today, and that's about a 25-mile trip. All right, stop 2 completed. That was mostly just dropping off supplies, getting my guys started, and I have to call one of you viewers back. So apparently we had a viewer call to get some work done that she saw on one of my videos. All right, just had to run to the office, did a little bit of paperwork, got some stuff ready for the next stops, and now I'm on my way to the warehouse to drop off some stuff, and then I have to go do a move-in. All right, so I had to make another run to the Home Depot because apparently one of the parts I have for the house where I'm doing the move-in is not the right part. Half my day is running around picking up parts and materials, doing paperwork. A small percentage is actually doing work. But one thing I was just wondering is, all right, so I have obviously the leak here in the probably the radiator on this vehicle. Now the brakes also are ready to be changed, and the transmission needs to be rebuilt on this one. So we're talking $4,000 for a new rebuilt transmission. I figure I can change out the radiator myself, under $500. Brakes I do myself always, so that's like $100. So for less than $5,000, the truck will be all done and up and running perfectly again, provided nothing else goes wrong. But I've been considering getting another truck. I have two work trucks. This one, which is a smaller one, it's a 10-foot box truck. And the other one, it's also a box truck, but it's a 14-footer. And I like the other one because, well, I can carry more things in it. The only problem is that one doesn't have air conditioning. And if you've ever been to Vegas in the summertime, there is no way I'm driving that truck around without air conditioning. So this one has air, but it's smaller, so I can't carry everything in here that I need all the time. And it never fails, I'll get to a job and I need something I don't have. Where the bigger truck, I pretty much, it's like a Home Depot on wheels, plus all the tools and everything I need. So I'm kind of tossed. Do I fix this one? So like I said, it'll cost me about $5,000 and sell it. Now I can sell it in the condition it is, but am I going to get $5,000 more out of it if I fix it and then sell it? Or is it more advantageous to me just to sell it as is? So if I'm not going to get at least $5,000 more for it, then it doesn't pay me to put that $5,000 into it. But for $5,000, I'll have a good truck again. Plus it needs a paint job. Now if I go buy another truck, now I always buy my trucks used, and I buy them from U-Haul truck sales, because for a few reasons. They're well maintained and they're in really nice shape when I get them. I'm the one who destroys them. They don't have huge mileage on them. Yeah, you know, you're getting them from a moving company, you figure there'd be a lot of miles on them. But when you look around, and I look on the private market of people selling box truck, they all seem to have near 200,000 miles on them, if not more. And they're beat up. And I don't know how well they've been maintained. So the nice thing about the U-Haul ones is the mileage is usually equal to or less than I can buy them on the private market, but they're better maintained and they're in great shape. This one was purchased through U-Haul. This might be 10 years now. I've had this 10 years. And it's been a great workhorse. When I got it, it had 89,000 miles on it. I now have almost coming up 184,000. So I put almost 100,000 miles on it in the last, say, 10 years or 8 years. So it's probably going to cost me about $15,000 for a truck. So do I just sell this one and sell my bigger one that has no air, and then just buy one bigger truck? Before, when I had employees, yeah, I had more than one truck, but now it's just me, and then I just use subs. So the sub has his own vehicle, own tools, so I don't need to provide a vehicle and tools like I did with my employees. So do I want to spend $15,000 for a new truck, but it'll be a bigger one, it'll have air, or do I just want to put $5,000 into this one and deal with a smaller truck? Drop me a comment, let me know. Which way do you think I should go? And I'm pulling up on the move-in, so just gotta take some pictures, get it ready, to do a walkthrough with the new tenant, and give him the keys. And then I'm off to Henderson for an inspection. So I shall see you shortly. So I got the tenant all moved into the new house. So far the car is not overheating. Since I got a little extra time, I'm going to swing by a mechanic and get some prices from him for work on this truck. Let's go get some bad news on how much money I got to put out. So, you know, like and subscribe. It'll help me. All right, see you soon. So this is where I'm going, Protect. I need a lot more likes and subscribers. And most places, they don't rebuild them anymore. They just swap them out with a remanufactured transmission. A lot more expensive than I was expecting. I'll give them a little plug right now. It's called ProTech Auto. It's at 4800 Quality Court here in Las Vegas. I've just been using them for years. Nice guys, Randy and Gabriel, honest. They give a fair price. I'm not gonna say they're the cheapest game in town. They're not the most expensive, but they are very fair. The thing I like about them is because I know they're honest. But as far as, you know, when you're starting to spend $4, $5, $6, $7, $8,000 for some repairs, I gotta shop around. So there is a transmission shop near my shop, and it's one of those old style, you know, where it's got a couple old guys that have probably been doing this for 50 years, and they sit around on chairs in there amongst a whole bunch of old parts and grease, and they probably rebuild it. They probably won't put a reman in there. So at ProTech, it was like $6,200 and change. I was expecting around $4,000. So I'm gonna check this place. Plus there's a transmission place that is on the way home, and he's good. He actually changed out the transmission in my big work truck. And back then I only paid like $3,500. So right now, off to the old guys and see what they say. Oh, their gate's closed. Let's see here. Okay. Are they no longer in business? They're closed up. It's a Monday. I wonder why. Let's give them a call.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Since that transmission shop is only a couple blocks from my shop, and my last stop of the day is just an inspection, so I don't need to get anything out of my truck here at the inspection, I'm gonna swing by my shop, load it up with some stuff that's got to go to the new location. All right, I load up the truck, about 200 sets of lock sets, you know, doorknobs, deadbolts, things like that. I think I mentioned last week, I got a phone call from some guy saying he was with the new management company for my shop, and that I need to send the money to them, my present property management company. And they did confirm that they are no longer the property manager. So all I need to know is, who do I pay? I got me a truck full of doorknobs. I got the payment for my shop squared away. I am on my way to my last call of the day, which is a property inspection. And my temperature on the truck is holding fine. And the only bad news today was how much it's gonna cost to get this truck fixed. Last stop completed. Now I gotta go home. 4 o'clock. And if traffic stays good, I can get to that transmission shop near my house before they close. Oh, and here comes traffic to a stop. I jinxed it. Ah! Okay, I made it. Just a little sign over there. See if Jim's in. So I talked to Jim in here. He gave me a ballpark around 5,500. Completely forgot. I got a truck full of stuff here I got to take to my new warehouse. I guess I'm not going home yet. The truck is empty. Now I get to go home. Well, good morning, my friends. Welcome to day, what is today? This is the, I think I need on my mileage log, I need to put what day it is at the top so I don't forget. So let me see, that was 14, 15. See, this is day 17. So day 17 on my journey. Everything's been going well. Out in the truck here, you got to fill out my manual mileage log because I still haven't been able to get my tablet to work. I have a feeling I'm going to need a new tablet. You know, in all this free time I have, maybe I'll start looking for a new tablet. I lost one of my mics. So you can see this little thing right here on my seatbelt, that's my mic. Now that I'm doing my, day of the life of Uncle Bryan and how he's going to lose all this weight, my mic's on me all the time and I forget that it's there. So I think the last time I had one of these, it was on the seatbelt. I don't remember. So I don't know where it is. But anyway, I forgot where I was at. What was I talking about? Like I said, all these things going around in my head all the time. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna run over here to my new warehouse location and gotta pick up my table saw. Be right back. All right, so some good news. When I went out to get the table saw, took off my seatbelt, once again, forgetting about the mic on here. And when the seatbelt retracted and the mic hit the little ring, the little D ring up here, it knocked it off. Okay, I looked where the mic fell and I found the other one. So I moved it up here. Oh, now I got both my mics, so now I'm happy. I don't have to go buy another one. And I have a dinner tonight. A friend of mine, she's going to it, but she doesn't want to go alone. So I'm her +1. So I get a free dinner. And in keeping with my 36 and 36, I'm going to try to control myself and only eat half of what they give me. So we're going to see how the journey on the weight loss goes with 2 cheat days in 1 week. I'll just have to control myself. Okay, wait for it. Here it comes. Listen. Oh yeah, nice sound. I don't know how people can't like this. Hello, Mr. Rudy.
Yes, sir.
Brought you a gift.
Oh, sweet.
Tamales.
Nice. Where'd you get those from?
Tamale lady over at Home Depot. All right, Rudy liked the tamales and got them out of my truck, so there's no temptation. I am on my way back so I can do up some paperwork, schedule some jobs, and then try to make this as pretty as possible for my dinner tonight. Hey, that was a fun little trip to the bank. Had to go in and use the ATM, and some guy collapsed right there. Thought it was a medical issue, like a heart attack, but it wasn't. Apparently he can only see out of one eye, and he didn't see a step and just kind of fell over. But I'm still torn on keeping this vehicle or getting a larger one. So I gave you all my pros and cons the other day, but put your comments below. Which way do you think I should go? All right, I'm gonna run inside now, do some paperwork, schedule some jobs so I can make some money, because if I buy a new truck, I need more money. So like, subscribe, that'll help me out also. Appreciate it. See you in a little bit. Off to my dinner, and I swear I'm not gonna overeat. This is where the dinner / conference, whatever it is. We're over at the Durango Casino. With Kimmy. So this is the one that wanted the seminar, and I think she's just doing it for the dinner.
Yep.
So I'm her +1.
Yes. You should be my +1.
So here we go. Good morning, my friends. Today is day 18. We're in the 3rd week. 1 second, please.
Morning, may I take your order?
Yeah, can I get a large Diet Coke, please? Time for my go-go juice. I did cheat last night. I did eat the whole meal. I didn't eat half, only because it was a really small meal. This is one of these seminars, you know, they invite people, they give you a free dinner, and you sit through their spiel. The meal was really good. It was a filet mignon, but it was real small. It was probably only about that big around, about that thick, so it was a very small filet mignon, and some steamed tomatoes, and that was it. So I don't feel bad about eating the whole thing, although it did come with dessert, and I did get a piece of cheesecake. That was the killer for me. I shouldn't have had that, but it tasted so good. Hold on a second here. Oh yeah, that was good. And last night I didn't have a soda or beer or anything with my dinner, just water. Oh, no, take that back. Had a glass of wine, so sue me. So just had a little bit of a, could have been a disaster. So had a couple cars pull up alongside me, honking their horn, let me know that I left the back of my truck open. Here I am. I'm good 3.5 miles down the road, just as I'm about to enter the freeway. People pull up alongside me, and thank you, people. I can't tell you how many times I've done this and no one's mentioned a thing. So, tragedy averted. On a sadder note, here in Las Vegas, specifically North Las Vegas, we had an officer killed last night. So apparently, some psycho scumbag degenerate, there was some issue with a gun, and he fled. And when they were looking for him, this officer found him, had ordered him, put the gun down, Instead, this psycho decided to open fire on the officer, hitting the officer several times. The officer was able to return fire and hit the suspect. They were both taken to the hospital. Unfortunately, the officer died of his injuries. But on the good note, fortunately, the suspect also died. So there is a little bit of a justice there. So it's a sad day in the Vegas area when we lose one of our brave men and women in blue. So my heartfelt sympathies out to the family and to his brothers and sisters in blue that are out there protecting us every day. Okay, I'm on my way down to the U-Haul Truck Sales Center. This one here is a 17-footer, and test drove it. Test drove a couple of them, actually. I like the way they ride. I liked it. And so what did I decide? Yeah, I bought it. For those of you that commented on which way I should go, thank you. But that's the way I'm going. I'm bought a truck.
30 people had to make it, hand-painted, the detail.
Good morning, my friends. Welcome to day 19. So it's going to be kind of a fun day today. I'm going to go over that in a minute. But first of all, got to do a necessity. It's called get gas. So I get my gas at Circle K because they got really good prices. But I really hate that they got the most sucky pumps in the world. And when I talk about their pumps, I'm talking about the receipts printing out. So they always jam or they're out of paper or something. Their pumps never work. I always got to go inside to get a receipt. Like I said, their pumps are always jamming or out of paper or something. So I always have to go inside to get a receipt. No big deal. You say, here's what Circle K does, is they make you go in the entrance down there. The register's over here, okay? The register's right inside the door, but they don't let you come in there. They make you on the other door and make you walk all the way around the store to get to the register. You know, as a marketing thing for a company, they're just like, oh, it's great because people will bypass stuff and they'll buy things. You know, they just walk in the exit door or, you know, the door near the register, and they won't buy anything. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're going to not fix your pumps and you're going to force me to come inside, then I'm not going to buy anything. So if you don't care about the customer's convenience, why should a customer care about your profits and your business? I'm more than happy to buy my soda here. See, I got to go somewhere else now to buy my soda because I won't buy it here because they don't care. I have written letters. I have talked to every manager at every Circle K I've ever been to, because sometimes you go inside and I'll tell you, they'll have 6 people working there, but only 1 behind the register, which is fine. But when you got 6, 7 people in line and they are slow, it takes forever just to get a receipt. So it's just a pain in the butt. Yeah, you can say, well, then you should go somewhere else. Well, yeah, but when you look at $3.39 a gallon here, and right across the street, it's $3.59 a gallon, 20 cents a gallon, and you're going 30 gallons. So that adds up. Sorry about my little rant this morning, but Circle K, you need to get it together. Who's ever manufacturing your gas pumps, you need to change vendors. You need to get a new vendor. Or get on them. I'm assuming you're buying them all from the same vendor because every Circle K I go to is the same thing. And this Circle K, even when it was only a couple months old, still had the same problem. And they are opening them up all over the place. Even the new ones that open up, they all have the same issue. So it's a problem with the pumps. So it's not a problem technically with Circle K, but whoever they're using as their vendors have the worst pumps, and they need to put some pressure on them and say, hey, look, we're buying tons of pumps from you. You need to get on board and make them work. You got the worst printers for receipts ever in your pumps. Just a little thing for Circle K. If anybody from Circle K is watching, can you really get on that? Thank you. Oh, in case you didn't notice, look, we got my Woggers Way merch on today. So no disrespect to our friends over at Halo Lighting, whose hat I've been wearing for quite a while. But my new merch came in. So wearing that, and I got a shirt on. I'll show you a little later. If you want to get your hands on some merch, I'll put a link down below. You can get hats and shirts and all kinds of fun stuff. But all right, That's enough. That's enough plugging. Bye. Now I'm on my way to drop off the supplies to my guy, and then got a special job I'm going to go to, and I'll talk about that when I get there. Oh, I forgot to pick up a soda when I was in Home Depot. I need my Diet Coke. All right, gonna have to go through a drive-through now. Just realized something. Once I start driving my new truck, I won't be able to go through the drive-through anymore and get my sodas. It's too tall. I'll either have to make sure I buy one when I'm at Home Depot each day, or I'll just have to walk into these places instead of do the drive-through. Or I'll just have to stop drinking my sodas. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Who am I kidding? And what makes this customer so special is she saw one of my videos and called from that. She's a local here in Las Vegas, and she called because she saw one of my videos and wanted us to take care of it. So let's meet Rhonda. All right, so Rhonda just answered the door. She doesn't want to be on camera, so we'll leave her off camera, but she's going to go ahead and show me what she wants done. Very nice lady. Her name was Rhonda, but she didn't want to be on camera. She said she's a little shy, so it's okay. But we got her taken care of. I think hopefully she's happy with the job. And now, the fun part. Well, the next part's not the fun part. Now I have to go to the bank and get a cashier's check. The fun part is going to pick up the truck. Okay, it's official. Keys, all my sales paperwork, and here's a new vehicle, the new Wogmobile. And then hopefully this weekend I can get it outfitted and on the road for Monday. Good morning, my friends. Welcome to day 20. That's right, one more day and 3 weeks comes to a close. So, how's my journey going? Well, we'll find out after tomorrow, won't we? All right, so it's an early morning. It's like 6:30 in the morning on a Friday. What do we got going on today? So I'm going to pick up some paint today, drop that off. After that, I have a job I have to go to, a couple vanity sink drains to fix, and then the drain pipes under a kitchen sink are held together with duct tape. So somebody duct taped, is that how you say it? Anyway, they use duct tape on the drain pipes. So we're going to go ahead and fix that. And then I have an inspection, a home inspection to do. Got a lot of places to call to set up appointments. Right now, I am on my way to the candy store, AKA Home Depot. All right, I hope you guys have a great Friday. If I don't see you until tonight, bye. All right, we're at Home Depot, my candy store. A little early. Day workers aren't even out here yet. Usually there's about a dozen guys out here looking for work. They're not here. Tamale lady's not here. So I beat them all today. That is somebody's gazebo right there. Oh, there it goes. Well, at least it's going over onto the curb out of the way. Yeah, it's a little bit windy here today. Welcome, my friends, to day 21. That's right, it's the last day of the third week of Uncle Bryan loses 36 pounds in 36 weeks. It's kind of a sad day in Uncle Bryan's world because for 3 weeks I've been doing really well. And here it is, end of third week. And not only do I have my go-go juice, which is so good, but take a look. Yeah. 2 breakfast sandwiches. I contemplated a lot this morning on breakfast because I was all out of avocados. And I was thinking, I got to go grocery shopping today. But do I want to go grocery shopping early this morning? Or do I want to treat myself? Well, you can see which way I went. And tonight, I have a dinner. So not only is my breakfast compromised, but my dinner will also be. Hopefully I can close out week 3 on a high note. So we'll see. But today, I have a lot to do today. It's a Saturday. So this is Uncle Bryan's day. This is not a work day. So what's my plan of attack today? Well, let's see. I got a lot of laundry to do. I got a lot of paperwork to do. I got some house cleaning to do. So we're gonna eat my breakfast sandwiches. I think when you see the end of week results, I'm hoping, because, well, it hasn't been the end of week yet, I'm hoping it'll end up on a high note. Let me get to my decadent breakfast, and I will be back with you shortly. So as part of my household chores today, I need to change out an angle stop for the toilet in the master bathroom. But I can't get in my truck because I got all this crap in the way. Stuff I brought just to bring to the new warehouse location. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump that off, then I can get back to the house and change that angle stop and finish cleaning. Trash, trash. The old Uncle Bryan would have been saving all these little pieces of lath, thinking that one day I'm going to be using them. I have to change the angle stop down there. It's right up against the toilet, so it's a little tight. One more chore, crossed off my list around the house. The toilet's only been like that for about, maybe 2 months. So my other chores are laundry. So just got a new set of sheets the other day. But it's these fitted sheets are a pain in the ass to fold. But I found out, I was watching so many YouTube videos, how do you fold a fitted sheet? And this is what I found out. The easiest way, you just take your two corners, you hold one like this, you got like that, and then just kind of like bundle it up. So, easiest way. You didn't think I was going to move the chairs and stuff, right? Yeah, I'm not getting that crazy. You saw the way I folded the fitted sheet, right? Yeah, that's how I mop too. Okay, got the new truck to the house. I'm going to start transferring everything from the old truck over to here. Brand new truck. Well, I had that dinner canceled tonight. And the last time this dinner was canceled, a couple of weeks ago, I went to Winchell's and still had a dinner. So I figured, well, let's try that again. So I went back to Winchell's today and had dinner tonight. So that makes 2 cheat days this week, and both of them were today. I cheated with breakfast and now at dinner. So hopefully it's not going to screw up my weight loss goals for the week, but we'll find out in the morning when I do my weekly wrap up. Well, good morning, my friends. It is very early on the first day of week number 4, but this is the recap for week number 3. So just to let you know, I've pretty much stuck to my diet of avocado in the morning and the carrots in the evening. Although you saw twice I did go to Winchell's, but I just had a salad. And then I had that one dinner with a friend of mine at that sales thingamajigger. But I can't even recall that a dinner. It was so small. The bad part is that one morning I did have those 2 breakfast sandwiches the other day. So that I feel bad about. Not at the time I didn't feel bad about it because it tasted so good. But, in the big scheme of things, yeah, probably shouldn't be doing that. But here's where I am at. At the end of week number 3, I'm down 15.3 pounds from when I started. So it's averaging 5 pounds a week. Now, for 5 pounds a week, it's way ahead of my schedule because I'm looking at my goal is 1 pound a week for the next 36 weeks. But here's the bad part about it. Okay. So this last week, now I lost 3.6 pounds from the week before. So the first week I lost 9.3 pounds. The second week I was down 11.7 pounds. So I lost an additional 2.4 pounds. So the first week I lost a little over 9, but the second week only 2.5 pounds. But the first week you're always going to lose a lot anyway. But now this third week I lost 3.6 pounds this week. So it went up a little bit from the week before. But if you look at it on a daily average, so my first week I lost an average of 1.5 pounds a day. By the end of my second week, I had only lost 0.9 pounds a day, so about a pound a day after the end of the second week. Now here it is after the end of the third week, and I'm only averaging 3/4 of a pound per day over the last 3 weeks. So my average, how much I lose per day, is going down and down and down and down. I'm still way above my goal of a pound a week because I'm almost a pound a day. So I'm still way ahead of schedule, but it's going down. So I got to be careful because if it keeps going in this trend, I might get to the point where I'm not going to be able to meet my goal. So I have to stay vigilant. So I can't have all these cheat days. Every once in a while is fine, but I got to be careful on it. So right now, 15.3 pounds. I'm down for my 3 weeks. I've been doing my exercises on my Roman bench. And actually, yesterday, which is the end of week 3, I did what I do. I did 70, I did 110 of them yesterday because my goal is to do 30 at night. But then also, I'm going to do 10 every time I go into my bedroom. And yesterday, being at home, I went in the bedroom a lot. And every time I went to the bathroom, I'd have to go through the bedroom. So um, there was another 10 each time I did that. So it ended up like 110 reps on the Roman bench yesterday. I am going to have to start incorporating something else. I'm going to have to start doing some research and figure out where I want to take this journey. I'm going to get bored with just an avocado in the morning and carrots at night. And what's going to happen is I'm going to end up cheating more and more. I was only doing this just in the first few weeks just to get kick-started, just to get going and get that weight down and feel like I've made some kind of progress. And I have, but I also got to incorporate maybe some other kind of exercises in there. I know I said I was going to do some push-ups. I haven't incorporated those yet. Baby steps. You know, is it 3 weeks down to 36? I got 33 weeks to go. So I've got a long way to go. A lot of things still to try. So like I said, if you've got any ideas of things you want me to try, go ahead and drop a comment below. And like I said, as long as it doesn't require any kind of medication or surgery, I'm willing to give it a try if it sounds right. Like I said, I got a few things I'm thinking about, and we all know how bad it is when I start thinking. Keep on the schedule, keep losing the weight, but I want to get fit besides losing the weight, and I still want to make my goal. That's pretty much the end of week 3. So we got week 4 starting now. I got a lot to do today. I'm already up, I'm at it, I'm filming my closing, and now I'm going to get out there and do a bunch of stuff for today. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got a lot of things to do. As my dad used to say when I'd ask him, hey, what do you got going on today, Dad? He goes, oh, I'd make your head spin if I told you everything I had to do. So I don't want to make your head spin. All right, I will see you in week 4. Bye, y'all.